Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. I got some happy mail, so I wanted to send out a thank you. And I've already sent a thank you to the person who gave it to me, and she wants to stay anonymous, so I'm just going to show you what this really sweet person sent me. I have this book out because I went ahead and swatched them out. So she got me the 120 set of the Pablo pencils from Karen Dash, and it came in this little sleeve here, so I saved the little sleeve, and then I'll show you the really pretty case here, bright red and very shiny. And when you open it, you have the name on the inside, and it comes with like a little sheet of stickers. Now they're clear, but they have white outline on them. And they tell you all of the different kind of pencils that they have. So they have the Pablo's Super Color 2 Soft, Neo Colors, the Neo Color 2, which are the water ones, the Fabrello, which I assume is a pen. Then they have Fabrello brush pens, and then we have it like it looks like a paintbrush. So it just says Karen Dash on that. So what you do is you pull off the sticker if you want to keep the case, and you can put the sticker right here telling you what kind of pencils you have in the case, since the sleeve comes off and then it doesn't have any other markings. So if you have a bunch of them, and then it gives you a little sheet of information. For over 100 years, we have been accompanying you in the expression of your creativity. Your precious Karen Dash box and their bright colors have been carefully produced by our craftsmen in a unique manufacturer in Geneva. Okay, each one of these is going to have a really nice, it's pretty thick foam covering here. There'll be some pencils out of here because I'm going to use them in coloring. The trays come, there is a plastic tray in here that you could remove if you wanted to, but it holds the pencils in place. And then it's a metal case here, so you can lift this out, which is nice. No plastic rubbing on your fingers, which is wonderful. I'll grab one of these pencils. It doesn't really matter which one I take. They are octagular, so they will not roll on your desk, which is nice. They have the name here. What does it say? It says permanent color. There's a little swash or swoosh. Pablo Karen Dash Swiss made. And then you turn it. It'll have a barcode over here, a number printed into the pencil right here. Then you have the name. These are in gold lettering and very tiny. The name is in 2 different languages. So you have the first language here, a dash, then in English here. The number is divided into 2 sets of 3. The first set is, I assume, the Pablo number, and then the second number is the color number. Then you have your light fast rating here. So you have either 3, 2, or 1 in this set. I have been told that the lead is glued into the wood barrel, so there is no breaking in the inside here. If it is, it'll stay in with the wood, so you won't notice it. The other thing that I tried to look up is if we are wax-based or oil-based. And I'm going to pop that up and read to you what it says. So I have to type it in first. Let's see. Pencils. And then we go wax-based or oil-based. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want to play that. Sorry. The instructions on this is that, well, I thought it would pop back up. Hold on. Okay. Now what I found here, it says the Luminance and Pablo are both wax-based pencils. In fact, Caran d'Ache does not manufacture an oil-based pencil. So I get that, and then I get that the Caran d'Ache pencils are a high quality, or the highest quality pencil available, and being wax-based, they layer and blend better than the polychromos, and the colors are more opaque. This, I would assume, would be more of a luminance than the Pablos, but we'll figure that out. They're similar to Prismacolor Premiers in that regard, however, they are firm and hold a better point. They are a firmer pencil to lay down than the Prismas. I'll let you know that right up front. They feel more like an oil-based pencil than a wax-based pencil. I did not get any waxy buildup, so the wax in these pencils, it must be on the lower end of the scale when they made their leads up. So with that being said, the trays, like I said, they come in this set first. So you get your browns and your pinks, your purples, and some blues. I'm not quite used to that. I was always used to having this one be the second, or the first one, where you have your yellows, your creams, your browns, but then we go into some blue, grays, and blacks. On the second sheet, you have these little plastic tabs that have a little hole in them, so you can just lift this tray out. Again, this is metal, and you have another plastic sheet. And then you have the bottom one, which are greens, some browns, and the metallic ones. So when I'm going to just put it back in order here. Well, got to get one in each one of these things. Swatching them out in my swatch book. Boom, 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 boom. I swatch them here. Now the swatch order in here is numerical. I'm going to let you know that. So when you start out, if you put your set in numerical order, this will match it. So we have our white, silvers, grays, and then we get into the yellows and oranges, and boy do we have a lot of those. We have some of the browns in here. I noticed there wasn't a brown. I mean, the closest you're going to get to a brown is the Van Dyke brown here. But they all have kind of a reddish to orange tint, other than these two, and the umber almost looks black. So it's a really dark color. Everybody else is kind of a red tone or an orange tone, which is nice. You get a nice tone of them. Then we go down to the pinks and the purples, and then the blues, the greens, and then they got really weird down in this section. When you get numerical, you get one blue, one red, kind of a yellow primary colors here. These didn't quite mesh with our nice pretty variegations of the other colors. The metallics worked really nice though. They are not scratchy. So, I mean, if you like metallic colors, it might be a nice set. Some metallic pencils. I don't even like leaving in the case, but these I'm going to leave there. So I'm going to pick up some of these colors. I pulled out a whole section here, and we're going to do a coloring of this little guy right here. And since I wanted to try out a lot of colors, we're going to mimic a seahorse that I had done already. This one here. I may not do the background on here, but these colors. I did this, I believe, in, gosh, I have to remember. What colors did I use in here? I used the Sargent Art pencils on this coloring. Nice and bright. So I thought I would try out the same coloring with these pencils. So I got out some oranges, reds, yellows, greens, purples, and blues, kind of in a rainbow color area. So we're going to start off with the yellow, which is kind of our main color here. Well, my hands are really dry today. So we're just going to color it in. Kind of the center of our little guy here. Now you can hear that. It's a nice lay down. I wouldn't call them as creamy as Prismacolors. They have, like I said, a little more feel of a oil-based pencil to me. Okay, we're just going to add in, kind of feather it out a little bit because we want to blend that with some other colors. So front tummy is going to be done in kind of the reddish colors, so we'll go in with a little, oh, that was canary yellow, by the way. Hold on. Okay, next color we're going to use is called reddish orange. And I picked these out via the color swatches, so they're going to be close to the colors I used before, probably not perfect match, and I won't be putting so much pressure on it that it'll be all shiny and glossy either. So we'll figure this out. Just bring it down to about here. But already the blendability on this is really nice. Okay, then we'll bring in a redder color, scarlet. Just kind of go over that orange. Oop, bring it in a little bit. Okay, I think we'll go right into a purple here. So I'm going to bring in purple violet, and we're going to add that in right over the red. Then we'll add in a darker purple, and this one is just going to be violet. Then we're going to bring in the blue. We are using ultramarine. And then our last color is going to be indigo blue, which is a really dark color. Okay, go back over it. Backwards. Putting just a bit more pressure on it. The red. Orange. And then our yellow. I mean, that looks pretty good. I'm going to get a little more blue up here. Awesome. So blendability is really nice in these. Trying to get the reflection off so I can see it a little better. Okay, the other side of the yellow here is going to be done in some greens. So we're going to add in, I think, a little more yellow on the other side of this line here. Just feather it on out here. And down here in this area. Bring it out. Okay, then we're going to take our lightest green, which happens to be yellow green. Blend it into the yellow. Really didn't want to get it into those little guys, but I did. So we might want to erase that out. We'll see how it erases while we do that. If I can get my eraser to come out of the little thingy. There we go. All right. Not too bad. Comes out pretty well. Just, oh, this is a darker green. That's okay, we're going to use it anyway. What do we got here? Peacock green. So we're going to blend that in between these little guys because we're going to make those other little guys a different color. Okay, blend that into our other green. go all the way down. All right. Go back in with our blues on this side. So we're going to keep these little scale things open and just do the blue back in here. What do I have first is the ultramarine. So right onto that green. All the way down. I'll just do this portion here. Then we want to add in, let's see, I think I'll bring the purple in, the lighter purple first. So this is the purple violet. And then the violet. We bring in the indigo blue for down here. All right. Then we're going to we'll try to blend that up a little bit better here. So I'm going to darken that. Just putting a little more pressure on it. Okay, the purple. And then the blue. Then our darker green. Just going backwards with the colors. And then our lighter green. And into our yellow there. Okay, and then just go back in with the yellow and make sure it all blends together. The little fin here is going to be done with a yellow red kind of combination. Just put the yellow down first. And along with these little guys here, they're going to be done yellow red. So do those tips yellow. Okay, next color coming in is going to be the orange, which is the reddish orange. Start at the top, bring it down. Let's turn the book here. Yeah, we're going to be going off the page. Same thing on these. Okay, then we're going to bring in the next red color, which is the scarlet, and then we will bring in the Indian red at the tips. Okay, Indian red. Getting it on that. I'll have to erase that part. Okay, then we're going to bring in a tiny bit of the purple. So a violet, or the light purple violet, up on the tip here. Okay, hold on. Okay, back. Go back in with the purple here, the violet, light violet, and then the dark purple, which is just plain violet. Okay, then we're going to go back with the reds. and the oranges. And the yellow. We'll throw a little yellow in here too. All right, the inside of these are going to be done in the blues. So if we do a blue in here, and then we go in with a green. So we'll do the darker green here. The lighter green. And then the yellow. Okay. Well, that's pretty much the colorations that we're using in the other one. And what I'm going to do is finish this off camera since we're getting kind of late here. And then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. And we'll compare the two colors between the Sargent Arts and the Pablos. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, we're done with our little seahorse here. And I did do a little bit of the background there. Whoop, let me just drop everything here. Just gonna see if I could add a little more blue up here and just let it fade into the page. There we go, fade down. Anyway, so the coloration is it's there. It took a lot more work than I thought, but this is the original one I did with the Sargent Arts. Nice, it's really bright, but the colors are brighter if you look at the colors that are in that set. So it is a very bright set. This is more of a muted tone set, so we did get brightness out of it, but you're not going to get the hot pinks and that kind of stuff in here. Both are really cute seahorses. Did take a little more oomph to get this blended though, and you notice I didn't get all of it quite right here, but I mean it was close enough. I just wanted to test the colors out between the two pencils that I had. So yeah, a little bit of extra work blending, but turned out really nice. So again, this is the Pablo set and all the colors that are in here. So starting at the top of this page, the whites, the silvers, the grays, the oranges, the reds going into the purples, blues going into the greens, and then the off colorations that are, well, in numerical order, so they don't quite go in with everybody else. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to again thank the person who sent me these pencils. They were really pretty. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I guess this is Monday, so it's the start of the week. And have a happy holiday season. Talk to you all later. Bye now. Take care.